Alrighty, folks, this is good. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Well, a couple of people. Alright, sure. Folks, this is Coach Veee. Welcome to the stage. Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Hi, I'm listening.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How do you say your name?
What?
How do you say your name? I cannot read Chinese. Sorry.
My name is Untangle.
So can you type it? I appreciate that.
Untangle.
Okay.
Why are you with America?
Just fix my chair first over here. Alrighty. Right.
Why are you with America?
I have a very... Okay, go ahead.
Can I speak Chinese?
You can speak Chinese if you would like to, but I do not understand Chinese.
Oh, okay.
I am sorry. What would you like to say in Chinese? Please go ahead.
My English.
Okay.
I spoke English before.
So you are here to practice. Make it
I
better.
just say some easy oral English.
Okay. Right. Let me do a quick announcement for everyone who is on the call. First of all, this is Coach Veee coming live from a very small town on the Pacific Coast here in the United States. And it is 6:30 a.m. session on Saturday. And I am here for a longer haul. That means on weekdays I do short conversations running between 20 to 30 minutes, wherein I aim to spark your interest in having a conversation with me for a longer, short conversations, wherein we can talk about culture shocks in particular and English or American English in general. However, I do encourage folks to bring in their curiosity questions from any aspect of our life or beyond to have a conversation on. If you haven't come across me before, you are more than welcome to say hello to me and jump onto the stage, bring in your curiosity questions, and have a real lively discussion with a real human being. Your voice audio input is being streamed on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Culture Shocks USA, wherein I have posted 5 different episodes of my first debut podcast, Americanism Unzipped. Do not hesitate to reach me out if you would like through inbox. Send a message to me and have a one-on-one conversation or discussion with me on any topic of your choice. I would love to find some time for both of us that's convenient for, and we would continue our conversation or collaboration of some sort where we can enrich our living experiences and improve our language proficiency in language 1 or language 2, whichever your target be. Now, let's welcome folks here onto the line. Are you guys okay? Your audio input is being streamed on YouTube. That is your permission. Yes or no?
No.
Well, you can check out. Then you would be leaving this space. Please remove yourself from the video call.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Because that's my terms and condition to engage with me. Your video is not being streamed, your audio is being streamed. All right, Ping. Elizabeth, how are you doing today?
美女能不能翻译一下？他说了啥？
I cannot hear you, Elizabeth. Your microphone is off. Muted.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you very well. You're more than welcome. Did you say you're okay for your audio being streamed on YouTube? Okay, I appreciate that. So, let's have a chat with you. Is it the first time you have jumped onto this call with me? Okay, well, let's introduce you first of all to the audience, including me. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what's your intent on coming to Hello Talk. I understand it's a language application. It's one of the fabulous applications I have come across for a long time. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Elizabeth.
So I use this application to improve my English because I'm a saleswoman and I'm doing the international trade business. So I have to speak English with my customers all around the world. And yeah, and English is not my major, so I have to learn a lot.
I'm so glad to hear about it. You are a successful woman in your own space, and you are still trying your best to improve your situation, whether it's in English or in your career, and make it better for you. I'm glad you came across and we came across onto this. As a coach, my objective here is primarily to somewhere spark our interest in common subjects, topics, and then have a conversation on. I generally talk a lot about culture shocks. I love to have a discussion on culture shocks. Have you heard of culture shocks expression before, and what do you understand by that? By the way, the topics here are designed in a way to encourage you to have conversation so that you practice your language and I deliver on my promises.
Okay, about the culture shocks.
Yes, what do you understand through? Yes.
Yeah, I heard about it. So, but I've never been abroad, Coach Veee, although I'm a saleswoman. But
Welcome to the stage, Rachel. Let's have Elizabeth finish her thoughts.
so I have heard of it, but I never experienced that. But I did watch some the movies or videos online, so I can understand a little bit. For example, because I'm Chinese, and so in China we have big population. So in China, it's very common to line up, buy something or wait for at the train ticket window. So we have to line. It's a long queue. So everybody will just stand very close to each other. But in the Western countries, as I know, they just keep a distance to each other. They don't like to stand too close to the others. So yeah, that's the first one. And second is I know the Westerners, they are more direct. For example, if they like you, they will say, "Hey, Coach Veee, I really like your lesson. That's great. Thank you for your help." But Chinese people, if we like you, maybe we don't say that directly. We will do something through our actions to tell you we like you.
These are great points, Elizabeth, that you have highlighted. And let's hop back to that after welcoming Rachel over here. Rachel, are you comfortable being live here and your audio input is being streamed on YouTube channel?
Sorry.
You're welcome to the stage. On this conversation, your audio input is being streamed on my YouTube channel. Are you comfortable with that?
Real?
Yes.
For real? Now?
Your audio. Just audio, not the video. Are you comfortable? If you're not comfortable talking, then we'll have to have you walk out of the stage.
I am comfortable. It's
Okay, thank you. That is for permission, so there's nothing hidden over here. It is for the greater, larger benefit of the population that joins into this conversation. Everybody has some sort of interest and they love to listen and connect with. Anyway, this is Coach V. Elizabeth just introduced herself and have her first couple of points that she made about culture shocks, that she thinks one about how people in Western world, like to maintain their bubble space, and how if they like someone, then they express, communicate it more verbally and, honestly, bluntly at times than in Asian communities, or at least in Chinese communities that Elizabeth is very much aware of. What do you understand through culture shocks, Rachel? And if you could add one of your experiences of culture shocks to us and have a discussion going on. Go ahead, Rachel.
I think the culture shock is about the dating culture. Dating culture. I think in Europe, boys and girls meet each other and maybe they will start your first date in a cafe. To drink coffee or milk tea, but in China we establish the relationship first and then start dating.
Rachel, thank you very much bringing that up. Yes, culture shocks could be about any aspect of life. It could be about dating, it could be about learning, it could be about working. It applies into multitudes of ways. Again, for the folks those who are joining here first time, let's explain first of all what is a culture shocks to begin with, and then we'll come back. So there would be some repetitions here and there, Elizabeth and Rachel. But it's important that we hammer an idea so much that everybody thoroughly understands what we are talking about. And so if someone comes, whether on a video call or on audio call, they are able to get some message and learn something thoroughly about it. That's the goal over here. Okay, culture shocks is an experience. Again, remember, we are talking about an experience. Culture shocks is an experience when you travel to a new culture for personal, professional, academic, or other purposes. And these experiences that you have, that you go through, can be inconvenient, uncomfortable, awesome, good, bad, and ugly of all kinds you can imagine. The culture that you come across, say you change from your state to a different country in a new state within your country, or you change your university from A to university B, or you meet a family in one part of the city to the other part of the city. It could be anywhere. There is a length and breadth. It's a kind of very broader spectrum around which you would be able to experience culture shocks. It's not always about moving to a new country. That's the only time you experience culture shocks. Culture shocks can be experienced while visiting a new family within your own community as well. It is a set of values through which a family is being raised and through which a family is enjoying enriching their living experiences, the value set that they believe in that is so dear to them. So when you visit that family and you come across certain practice, certain ways of doing things, and those ways of doing things can be real surprise to you, can be shocking to you. It is possible. And that's a culture shock. It could be at a family level, it could be at a state level, at the university level, at the employer level, at the country level. You know, like we Earthlings from planet Earth can visit a new planet, and it will be a culture shock as well when we meet aliens. Zolaika, you are more than welcome to jump onto the stage and have your opinions heard or questions asked. So I understand now that we are onto the same page. For some reason, Rachel definitely walked out of the stage, of course, because perhaps he had something to attend to, you know. Elizabeth, did you have anything to add to the experience you personally have gone through? And let's come back to your points that you made. Yes, in Western culture, it seems like they expect more bubble space. They call it personal bubble space. While standing in a line, in British, English, I would call it queue. We call it line generally in American English. And we expect few feet of distance, when we stand around while waiting for a train or a bus or buying a ticket, if there is a cinema hall or a ticket at a railway station or a bus station, anywhere. Yes, and it is sometimes not as if, and what is a culture? Then that begs the question, what is a culture? What values we say, if West practices bubble space and East does not practice bubble space, they are two different set of cultures and they are not wrong. There is nothing wrong in someone practicing bubble space, and there is nothing wrong someone practicing very small bubble space or no bubble space. You are at elbow to elbow. And that's the nature of the life we have. Why? Because there is a lot of population. I tell my folks around here when I come across in my community, and they say, hey, tell us something about your experiences living in India versus America. Interestingly, of course, when you go to India, population is big, trains are very packed, buses are packed, markets packed. And what happens there? When you are in China, there's so much of population, you cannot say, you don't have time to say, sorry, let me go, let's go around, sorry, thank you. You can't say sorry and thank you as often as people like to say in West, because it's overpopulated and everybody is trying their best to move their days, right? Exactly the same way the population is thinner in the Western world. So it is generally okay. And again, there are mega cities even over here. You would see the bubble space shrinks. So cities, small towns versus mega cities, Go to New York. The same bubble space waiting in line would be shrunk. And that's a great point. It's a lifestyle people have chosen. And it is both ways. One, people have chosen. The other, the environment has gifted to them. So that's the one spot we would like to hit. The other is communication style, as you said. Hey, if you like someone practicing Western lifestyle can be upfront and straight and say, hey, I like you. You have a bright, beautiful day. And hey, you have a beautiful hair. Exactly. And there you go. As you said, in Asian cultures, when you like someone, you don't necessarily always, or most of the times, you don't say them, I like you. You rather do things for them. Like I remember, I have never said my mother or my father, I love you. That doesn't mean I don't love them. I have taken actions to express my love and gratitude to my parents. And thus, different cultures offer these different tools or practices to express their own selves. Yes, some are more action-oriented, then some are more vocal about it. And some cultures could be vocal and action-oriented both. Again, trained in two different cultures, such as myself, I've been into this culture for almost 20 years now. I like to practice both the worlds, depending on the situation. I am an Easterner, born and raised in India, and I've been into United States now for almost 20 years, so I understand the nitty-gritty of the lifestyle over here. I like to practice both. If I'm meeting an Indian, I like to interact in Indian way, or Asian cultures, then I like to interact with them likewise. Because if I understand what is respectful to them and what values they are raised in and how they would like me to approach, I would love to train them or have an interaction likewise. Whereas when I'm talking with an Westerner, I come across to them as if I am one of them. Because I understand that. And it is very, very important tool in your communication toolbox as you're trying to learn and connect with folks, that you must know who is your audience, who you are interacting with, and what is their background, cultural background, training background, academic background, economic background, everything. Sometimes within the same culture, you come across unexpectedly people coming from different parts of the world, and you assume through face or through height or shape and dress, oh, he's just a Chinese, oh, she's just a Chinese. No, that's a blanket wrong way to put it. We should not judge a book by its cover. We should not judge a book by a person by their dress, and that's just their face. Of course, it gives us some cues of understanding the audience, and it helps. But then we must leave enough space while the interaction opens up, while the conversation starts. Let your human, mind be more respectful, humble, and polite, and be curious to find more about the person before you intensely engage with the person, and hope not to offend the person. And then have a conversation at, length and breadth you want. There are several occasions I come across people, they straight into my face ask, what's your religion? I try to avoid that question, because I don't think that unless you know the person very much, you may be offending the person initiating a conversation such as that about sometimes politics, religion, sex, and whatnot. It is important, that's why I like the Hello Talk policies, where they say, hey, avoid having a conversation such as this, if you read Hello Talk's engagement policies. And it helps in certain ways. That if your goal is to, first of all, have a conversation and improve your language proficiency, then let's focus on that. But sometimes it's unavoidable. So you graduate into the conversation and its intensity, depending on the nature of the discussion, the topic, and the audience. Audience should dictate what kind of conversation you're having. But for example, I am hosting this room, and so I said and I asked and I proposed, hey guys, you like to talk with me? Your audio input is being streamed on YouTube. Are you comfortable with that? So it's also good to check with. If I am confused meeting a person and he or she may look like maybe Indian, Chinese, Japanese, or American Chinese, who knows? I better ask without making a judgment call on myself. Hey, hi, how are you doing? Is that okay if I talk with you? Is it okay I say, you have a beautiful hair? Is it okay we can talk about religion? So having a clarification questions always help understand how else we can engage with. And I can see someone saying he is a womanizer, takes care of the ladies. Yes. And what's wrong about that? I'm a man, I better be a womanizer, my dear friend. There's nothing wrong in being a man. If a man is trying to womanize, if you can't womanize, shame on you. And a woman be a woman. Don't play here, please. Anyways, Elizabeth, what do you do for work, as you said, in sales industry? Like, what do you sell exactly?
So we have a factory. We produce the glass cups, like the coffee cups.
Okay.
Yeah, and the wine bottles. So glass products produce.
So that's your larger inventory. Glass products. Okay.
Yeah, glass products. And we have another factory. We sell the homemade decorations, homemade toys, homemade flowers. For example, now the Christmas is coming, so we sell the Christmas decorations. You can hang on the Christmas trees. So yeah, we have very good quality products because we knit it by hands.
Oh, very nice. Well, I'm glad to have come across you. So, and you travel a lot. What are your challenges that you face as you communicate? What are your pain points in communication in language, English, that you would like to focus on and improve? And that you may seek a guidance and have a curiosity questions I can answer.
I need to learn my pain points. It is how to negotiate with the customers, and the skills how to communicate with your customers or the partners. So especially on the products and the prices, because we have many competitors. You have to highlight the advantages of your products, and you have to solve the customers' problems, and you have to find the resolutions to help them with their pain points. That's the most difficult thing for me.
Okay. And so you've identified the pain points that you think that you should work on, particularly having negotiations going forward so you could close more deals, have more business. What do you think helps, or what do you think is your tool to improvise your negotiation skills? Besides, within the language, I understand language is the bigger framework. If you're not able to catch the contractual details, if you're not able to engage, if you're not able to express clearly with clarity, of course, what is your tool that you think that you employ when you reach out for negotiation?
Honest. To be honest is the most important thing. If I can gain some customers, I think they can see my honesty and they want to cooperate with me because I'm honest, and that's the biggest thing they can see from me.
Of course, trust drives the business. Whether it is one-to-one, in person, or online, but trust has to be there, yes.
Yeah, language is only one point, but it's not everything. So for me, I think the way I communicate with them is very important. So not only the language, yeah, and the way I show them the things I do, and especially when we talk to each other face to face, we have the eye contacts, and so we have the body gestures, body language. So yeah, not only the English.
Yes, exactly. Yes, there are certain set of behaviors required to build a trust, to do a business. Language is a vehicle only, a means of communication, which means you can only communicate what you have to offer. If you don't have something to offer, your communication will go in vacuum. If you have something to offer honestly in good spirit, then that would be communicated. And how well can you communicate what you have to offer is important. So language is a tool out of many tools that you may have in your tool set as a salesperson to begin with, or as a business person. I think in certain jobs, one skill gets more highlighted and more used than the other skills. But each of these skills, one thing that you may want to focus, I would suggest you, is learn a little more about strategic communications, because strategic communication is something that you may want to focus for enhancing your negotiation skills. When we talk about a certain type of communication, what we are trying to focus on is enrich your vocabulary in that space. Strategic communication is no different from general communication skills that you have, but it's a set of vocabulary that you must have in order to put your thoughts onto the table and bring the customer's attention towards that in a timely manner, in a structured way. So they see the logical conclusion or the logical, fallback or logical success of your presentation as you try to negotiate for your, sales. So basically sales pitch. Strategic communication is that plays more of a bigger role in having that negotiation skills. There are several books here and there, but picking up one of these books anytime, if you have, and reading a couple of pages a day can enrich your vocabulary and give you some tools at times. But one additional thing in general communication I would suggest when you are engaging in communication in general, at business level or at a personal level, what's important is, of course, and it's a part of the trust and honest communication, is bring your curiosity, real, genuine curiosity onto the table. Curiosity plays at the core of human life. If you're curious in your customer and their needs and the problems that they have and you're curious in solving their problem genuinely, they will see it right away. We are always looking for someone, like, see, what we are trying to do here is having an engagement, the conversation. I bring in curiosity to understand you, your needs, your problems, or your opinions in general, and you bring in your curiosity questions, and this goes into discussion and conversation. Now we are interested into each other. Now we want to learn from each other. We want to give to each other, contribute to each other, and it overall builds that trust that, hey, this is a great example of conversation, two strangers meeting, having an online conversation in a healthier way. What was there to begin with? You jumped onto this room because you were curious. Maybe that's an interesting conversation. Let me have a talk. Let me jump. See what he wants to talk about. What is this? Maybe I will learn something from the practice that we will have here. Exactly. So curiosity does play a very significant role in engaging with the even strangers. Respect, like we respect each other, like, hey, you have your turn, I have my turn, we can talk with each other, maybe collect your questions, opinions first and reflect on that, you reflect on that. This is all a part of strategic conversation, strategic communication, and this is a tool for many or any. Anyways, well, thank you, Elizabeth, for your thoughtful conversation as you do dive into having a conversation with me. What else can I help you with? And maybe we can invite a couple of more people to see if they want to jump on. Let's see. Any other question that you had to me?
When I talk to people on this application, it's kind of practice for me, and I really cherish this opportunity. So each time the conversation we make is not like a superficial conversations. We do talk about some specific things and like deep conversation, deep topics. I really like it. So one more point I want to add to the culture shocks. I've heard some reverse culture shocks means somebody who lives abroad for a long time. When he returns to his own country, he feels the culture shocks. And for example, somebody who lives in China for 10 years and now he went back to America. He think, he wants to order the delivery food, but it's not very convenient. In China, if you order it, maybe people will deliver it to your door in 10 minutes. It's very, very fast and convenient. So, and the internet here is very good. The 5G internet, fast and very good. And the bullet train, so the transportation here, very fast and very good. And when he or she went back to America, they had to take the planes, flights. So some of them, they don't like the flights. They're afraid of flights. So that's the reverse culture shock.
Yes, and I thank you very much for, of course, putting that together. Yes, reverse culture. I have had myself. Reverse culture shock. Every now and then, I visit, but first time when I came here, I went back to India after 3 years. Second time, I went to India after 5 years. You can imagine the reverse culture shocks I had to go through when I was traveling. I felt myself stranger in my own town where I was born and raised. So yes, thank you very much for highlighting how it is important to not only talk about culture shocks, but reverse culture shocks, wherein you and that's what it is. It's not only the space in which terms you travel and you get culture shocks, but you can travel back in the time and space, both the components. And thank you. That brings us to the next, not the topic or the aspect of the conversation I have been doing recently about is, I call it, and that's where it is, time. So when you plan for future life or plan for weeks, you have a roadmap. Like, hey, I have 6 months of roadmap. I'm going to achieve these things, those milestones in next 6 months for my business, for my personal life. So you plot things on the timeline. Time is one fine ingredient of our lives as human beings we witness. Even though by scientists it's already proven the time-space is an illusion. In many cultures it's been believed time, space, life, all is an illusion. Because if we live in the bubble of the time and space, and if time and space is an illusion, then how come our life is not an illusion? It is an illusion. So, but then within that very mini time capsule we live, where we can chart things in terms of hours, days, and months and years. And we call it, we have to live 60, 70, 80 years in different cultures, depending on what health we have. Time seems to be a gift given to us as human beings. Time is one universal power that's bestowed on humanity. And everybody is equally empowered. Everybody has those 24 hours. The moment we get up in the morning, we start our conversation, plan, we go to work, we go to school, But my question is, like time, say time is a powerful resource we all have. And it is universally available to all of us. But like time, what is the other fine ingredient that is universally available to us as a resource? Have you thought about it? That we must factor into planning our life. I would say, besides time, it is consciousness. Consciousness, the higher power of your mind. Mind is the property of the biological entity we hold in our skulls or in our pores and bones and skin and everywhere. Because in some school of thought, mind is not just housed within the skull, mind is everywhere. Your body is mind. And now even the scientists want to prove that, each cell has its mind and they all contribute as we project. So mind is a property of the biology that we carry in the skull or the body. But there are higher functions of mind, higher traits of human existence, being, that can only be expressed in terms of consciousness, subconsciousness, supraconsciousness, and all that. Some sort of consciousness. But not everyone, as we connect with the world, but not everyone into this world is trained or has come across training that they are able to see how consciousness plays into their life. Once you understand and learn what consciousness is actually and how it plays in your life, you would be able to unlock the hidden potentials of your life. And like time, you will find consciousness as an important resource that's been gifted to you by the designer, by the creator, whoever be it. I don't know what form of God or what form of no God created this world or aliens, but that consciousness allows you to tap into your unlocked, hidden potentials. And that's the thing that I wanted to bring it to your attention. And you brought in that, hey, we are having conversation, we do those things, and then comes the time, we plan things all around. And that's, I wanted to bring it to your attention that, hey, have you heard of this thought? And if you have anything to add or express about, what do you think of consciousness or the time, or time, space, and consciousness? It's for practice. Yes, and I'm glad that you're making notes so that you can talk in a more structured way, unlike me, because I go out of the chart sometimes. Elizabeth. Right, for the folks, those who are coming first time over here, I think Elizabeth is busy in perhaps making notes or collecting her thoughts for having an engaging and a vibrant conversation right now that we are having. Those who are joining first time, let me run this public announcement for you once and again for you to tap into how we talk, what we are talking, what are my objectives over here. I am Coach Veee, the creator behind Culture Shocks, a brand new venture designed to connect with audiences worldwide via social media. My main aim is to create a dynamic, interactive platform for learners of American English and those keen on deepening their grasp of American culture, along with the broader concept of culture shocks. Through Culture Shocks, we will explore opportunities to engage with individuals from every corner of the planet, utilizing social media to build bridges of understanding, unity, and diversity. Through authentic discussions about real-world topics, we are set to bring these conversations to you through various channels, offering live interaction via audio and video calls, leveraging platforms like YouTube, Patreon, and Spotify. Your support means the world to me. Join the journey by sharing your stories with Coach Veee on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Let me come back to, let's finish this.
Stories, reels, shorts, and an array of engaging content designed to enrich your learning experience. I'm excited to...
All right, Elizabeth, it looks like you're live back again. Kenza and Vilya are online too. Folks, if you would like to turn on your video, that would be awesome. But just for the sake of understanding and confirmation, I must tell you, your audio inputs are being streamed on my YouTube channel, which is Culture Shocks USA. Please feel free to stay in the room if you would like to continue this conversation, or not, depending on you. I am here, Coach Veee, coming live from a very small town on the Pacific Coast, and you are connected with me at 6:30 a.m. call. Go ahead, Kenza and Vilya.
Sorry, my English listening is poor. Sometimes I cannot understand.
And that is okay. You were trying your best.
Where are you streaming this?
Oh, this conversation is being streamed on YouTube. Only audio input, not the video.
Yeah, I mean the name of the channel.
I'll type it here, Culture Shocks USA.
I need the translator.
I have it texted you on the comment chat box. you're more than welcome to jump onto that. This is a channel where I post my episodes. If there is a new podcast announcement or episodes of the existing podcast that I've been working on, there are 5 different episodes being streamed on YouTube channel of the podcast Americanism Unzipped. Feel free to browse it and connect back with me. Go ahead.
Oh, I see. I use a translator, translate your words to Chinese. Maybe I can
Yes,
understand.
of course, that will help you. Would you like to introduce yourself to begin with to our audience over here, Kenza as well?
Uh, do you say again?
It's all right, Vilya. Kenza, that was another participant on the call, has walked away out of the space. Go ahead. Would you like to introduce yourself, Vilya?
Yeah, my name is Vidya. I'm from Shandong in China. I'm a college student.
Very nice meeting you. So I do assume that you've come to Hello Talk to improve your language skills, particularly English, right? And what do you study or work for? What kind of work do you do or study?
And I want to improve my English level to help my grade to
Okay,
get a high score.
very nice. Let's welcome Anam Ahmed over here. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Anam. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Doing well. Thank you for jumping onto the call. Is this the first time you're coming onto this call?
No, I attended so many times this application.
Connecting with me.
Yeah, it's the first time too.
Okay, thank you very much. Anam, the audio input of this conversation is being streamed on my YouTube channel, Culture Shocks USA. If you have an objection to, then you may walk out of the stage. But if you don't have any problem, this audio being streamed on YouTube, you're more than welcome to engage, stay, and have some healthy, hearty conversations.
Yeah. Actually, I'm here to improve my English.
Of course.
I'm doing a IELTS preparing, and I have to learn like in English.
Okay. And so, how is your preparation for IELTS going? And how far are you into your preparation? Did you get the date for your exam, or are you still planning, preparing first, and then you will lock a date?
Nowadays, my level is down because I feel a strain when I study at home because there are so many problems I face, especially reading module that I can't understand any article because of there are so many unknown words that I can't understand. Also, they are provided paraphrasing the messages. Also, other module that I face. So it's like a difference I feel.
Okay. So, do you have some structured learning program that you attend to, or do you just jump onto one of these language applications online for your learning purposes? Like,
I actually my journey started so many years ago, and I tried to again this preparing on myself, but I can't concentrate to learn English. Practice like listening, reading, or writing or speaking that because I can't improve it. That's the reason.
Okay. Do you work? I'm making an assumption that you work as well.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm not doing work. I'm a student.
Oh, you are a student. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have Vilya onto the stage as well, and we've been talking about culture shocks in particular, if you have heard of these expressions before, and or language in general, American English or English in general. Feel free to pose your questions if you have any questions, Vilya or Anam, both of you. The invite goes to both of you. You can ask me any curiosity question you may have, the question that you cannot ask ChatGPT. Cambridge IELTS Academic 12. What's your question about?
My question: how can I improve my reading understanding?
Okay. Well, reading is one of the 4 main skills, right? Listening, reading, writing, speaking. And my suggestion to anything, if it's about reading, read a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
And if you would like, I can do a 101 training session with you where I can definitely walk you through in 90 minutes. What exactly should you be doing every day when you read a text? Reading for fun, pleasure, reading for comprehension, reading for exams, tests, whether you are reading, scanning, or skimming. Because reading can be done for various purposes in various ways. And so I train you in various tool sets that you must have in order to enjoy your reading, sessions very well. So text me, send me a message if you would like to engage with me, and I will let you have your session as well. But otherwise, in general, the advice to you is read a lot. Thank you, Vilya.
But how can I understand the passage?
Passage.
I have no enough vocabulary. I don't know a lot of vocabulary. When I read the passage, I have so many unknown words.
Then
I
what?
can
If you don't understand the words, what should you be doing? What do you think?
I just go to the translate, the Google.
No. Look. Well, that's a good way to quickly, get the gist of the passage. But then, for a longer term, if you would like to get expertise into it, then you should know the words. You should play with those words. You should learn about the new words you come across. So basically, work on your vocabulary, its pronunciation, meaning, uses, all that. Good, very good. So when you mark those words, and what do you do after marking it? Give me the steps. If you come across a new word, what do you do with it?
There are so many words I highlighted. It's the unknown word.
Besides highlighting, what do you do with it?
I just writing on a paper and with meaning.
Okay, don't do the paper. Okay, good if you have time, but use a note card, like 3x3 or 3x4 or 3x5 note cards. Have you seen note cards in bookstores?
Yeah.
Use a note card, and even though, say, suppose you read a passage where you highlighted 100 words that you didn't know.
More than 100.
No, I'm just giving you an example. Say you have highlighted 100 words in a reading text. Good, you highlighted it while you're reading it. But on the note card, just write down only 5 words out of them. 5 interesting words that out of the 100 that sticks to your mind, that's critical to you, that's fun to you to learn about. Write those 5 words on the note card, on one side of the note card. Open a dictionary, write its meaning, and then form a sentence of your own using that word on the other side of the note card. And collect those note cards, that note card on one day, keep it in your pocket. Now you're going around and about your daily life. You're shopping, you're visiting your friends, you're meeting your relatives. Here and there, when you have time, you open the note card and check it. Oh, these are my new words today. 5 words a day. Do it for 30 days, 90 days, and you will see how much vocabulary that you build that are useful to you. Not only for reading comprehension, but general communication in English, if English is your target language that you want to learn. So yes, highlight 100 words or 150 words in a reading passage, and that is fine. Consult dictionary for that. Let the Google translate for it so you could get the gist of it. But pick only 4 to 5 words a day to jot down on a note card so you can play with it, understand it thoroughly, and carry on the note card wherever you go for that day. Once the day is finished, don't throw the note card. Put it in a pile. Every week now you have 7 to 10 note cards. On the weekend, you go through that back again and collect only the ones that are difficult still and you were not able to yet digest it, use it in your daily life. Then collect that 2 note cards and carry in your pocket. Continue it for the next 30 days, 90 days, and you will see the change. These are real hard work you have to do.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
So that's how you build a vocabulary, and once you have vocabulary and you understand the structure of the language, that is grammar, then you will have a better comprehension skills when you're reading a lot of long passages or short passages, whatever, it doesn't matter. If it's a novel or a news magazine article, yes.
Yeah, it's like a repetition.
It is. And that's why I said read, read, read. Means do a lot of reading, means repeat, repeat, repeat what you love to do.
Yeah.
Coco, welcome to the stage. How are you doing today? All right, Coco disappeared. I do understand people, those who come here, sometimes they don't bring in that fluency, so they get kind of little, what do you call? I'm at the loss. Anyways, Anam Ahmed, where are you connecting from? What's your country?
I'm living in Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. বাঙালি বলতে পারবো?
Yeah.
Good. বাংলা বুঝতে পারবো কিন্তু বলতে পারবো না। খুব ভালো।
How do you know Bangla?
I am a linguist. I have studied languages. But I don't know much, but I can understand pretty much all Bangla.
আপনি কেমন আছেন?
Hmm?
আপনি কেমন আছেন?
আপনি কেমন আছে?
Yeah.
How are you doing today, right?
Yeah. This is good.
আমি ভালোবাসে।
Yeah, আমি ভালো আছি।
ভালো আছে। Anyways, Anam Ahmed. Very nice meeting you, and thank you for connecting back. Today's call is about to end. Let's see if anybody else wants to jump onto the call. Otherwise, we'll continue in our journey here. I'll give everybody a chance today to see if anybody else wants to jump. In the next 10 minutes, we can have more conversation. So, well, Anam, did you have any other last question that you may want to ask?
Okay. I'm studying in Bangla medium school. That's my problem that I face learning this. And can you suggest me how can I improve my grammar?
Improve your grammar. Okay, pick up a grammar book. Practice workbook.
I have to know like all about or like basic in grammar.
Until you're more comfortable. The basic grammar is, of course, important for basic conversation. But I think grammar is the backbone of a language. The more you know, the better communicator you become. So if I were you, I would pick up a grammar workbook from a bookstore. A grammar workbook that does not only talk about in general time tense, go for voices like active, passive, quasi passive, structures, narrations, speech varieties, direct, indirect, all that, how to use each structures in what certain situations. Make sure you understand how best to use the modal verbs, auxiliaries in general. Prepositions trip me most of the time. You must know how to use them. Conjunctions, you must know how to use them. There's a lot to learn in grammar, but grammar can easily be learned with, again, practice. So do a workbook thoroughly from back to back, front to back, and understand the structure. Mm-hmm.
I heard about from YouTube that I watched few days ago that as a student, as a candidate, should not focus everything in grammar module, but as a student who should focus fluency.
Well, they are interdependent. You can't be fluent without knowing the language, without knowing the grammar. So anybody who tells you that grammar is not important is a liar.
Yeah, grammar is important.
Yes. So don't take every word for everybody says. Do what helps you. What it means is that if your grammar is weak, then you must work on it. If the grammar is not weak, you understand the basics of grammar, then just focus on maybe bringing the fluency. And how the fluencies come? Through the vocabulary, through the grammar, through practice, through reading more, through writing more, speaking more, Choose different audience groups where you can go and talk to, Do different things that brings fluency in the language. And everything contributes to it.
Are you a teacher?
You were a teacher, and what happened now? You don't teach no more?
Yeah, you are a teacher that I know.
Oh, I am a teacher? I don't know. I don't like to teach.
But you are a friendly person that I find out in this application.
Okay.
That you are helping me.
Okay.
So I'm happy to talk with you.
You are more than welcome to connect whenever I am online. I'm trying my best to come online every day, 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or p.m. whenever possible. And I'm here available on weekends for longer sessions, 60 to 90 minutes. But I don't teach, which means I don't charge unless I am going on 101 conversation. And when I'm doing 101 conversation, that's a separate engagement.
Are you a YouTuber that you are providing video in?
I am not a YouTuber yet. I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber because I have not been online for a long time. I come on and off. But I have certain projects that I want to be on YouTube. And hopefully I could keep up with my routine because I think people can benefit a lot through that. And there's a lot to give to the community. I want to, but my personal life sometimes does not allow me to keep up with the routine that YouTube requires. There's a lot to do there. But please go ahead and like and subscribe my channel, and look forward to the newer episodes that come in. I have a podcast already running there, 5 episodes. They are in audio formats. Podcast name is Americanism Unzipped. There are 5 episodes already being streamed there. You're more than welcome to check on those and spread the news. Yeah, if you like it, tell to the friends how it helps them.
What's the name? Yeah, what's the name of your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel here, I'll type it here. It's called Culture Shocks USA.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Yeah, just copy.
And you would find the nuggets of conversation interesting. So feel free to tune to any time. I still have planned to. Yes. Go ahead.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What type of things that I have to learn in common for as a candidate?
Sorry, I couldn't catch that. What kind of thing that you have to learn for what?
What kind of things that I have to learn from common as a candidate?
I am not getting. Can you type the question? Right, like as in Ahmed trying to type in, I'll play my background narration.
Accompany you on both your personal and professional paths as you dive into the rich, diverse world of Culture Shocks conversations with me. Thank you for being a part of this journey.
Were you able to type it? I don't see. Did you send me an inbox or did you just... Sorry?
Wait a minute.
Okay. Okay, what kind of topic I have to learn for grammar? You have to learn everything about grammar that's there because it's a fluency, language proficiency test. They can ask about anything and everything out of that grammar.
Hi.
Hello, Rena. How are you doing today? Hey, it's okay. Thank you very much for that brevity. You're brave. You're brave. Very good.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you, Rena. By the way, your audio input is being streamed on my YouTube channel, just the audio. If you have the permission, we can continue the conversation and you can ask questions. Did you understand what I just said?
Yeah.
Okay. The audio of this conversation is available right now on YouTube channel, Culture Shocks USA. If you have the permission, we can continue the call with you. I already have Anam's permission. Yes, go ahead now. Ask a question. What brings you to Hello Talk?
My question, I did. I was listen to your conversation.
Okay.
I didn't think what I should ask you.
And that's fine too. Tell us something instead of I will ask you a question, okay?
Okay, everything.
Yes, please. Tell how was your day today? What was exciting today?
I was
I come back to Japan last night, so I feel tired today. So yeah, I was.
Well, I'm so happy for you that you're able to travel around and experience the life, right?
Yeah, I like to go scuba diving in summer or anytime.
Okay. So, what was most exciting part of this journey in Philippines? This time when you went.
We went to I went to the small island that from Cebu to that Iceland, the Iceland called Malapascua. It takes 4 hours by bus. We went there. People are going to there for seeing sharks. Sharks with long tails.
Okay.
There's yeah, that's how should say it.
That was exciting thing for you. Okay.
Yeah,
And you had total fun.
yeah. I went there to see
How long did you stay in
for the
Philippines?
sharks.
How long did you stay in Philippines on this trip?
A week.
A week. I am so happy that you're able to do that. I'm almost envious.
So I get dark. I got tan. A lot.
Okay, you got tanning. Okay, you got tanned. Yes.
I got tan. Yeah.
Very nice. What do you do for work or school? Do you go to school or you work?
I'm working in the trader company. I used to work in our company in Beijing office, and our company runs about machinery lens
Okay.
and accessories. Yeah.
All right.
And other.
Well, that's a very exciting work you do. Very exciting. Right. Have you heard of Culture Shocks, Rena? Is it the first time you're connecting with me here on Evo Talk?
Yeah, it's first time on your stage, but I have been come your rooms. I was listen to your conversation. Yeah,
Oh, okay. That explains, of course.
remember your face.
Yes.
Not name.
Thank you very much. Anna, oh, sorry, he left. Okay. Did you have any question to me, Rena, today that I may answer? I have another 5 minutes. I want to continue on this call.
My question.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me more. Or you don't have to ask.
You can ask me any question.
So, what are your plans on this weekend? This is Saturday. What exciting things besides? I understand you have been traveling a lot. That helps for sure. And you may be tired of traveling and having fun.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to play tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, I play tennis every week for 3 times. Yeah.
Very nice. Good for health.
And there's a small groups. Yeah.
Okay.
We play every play every week. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Good to be athletically, active when possible because it's good to keep up with the health. Well, that says
My stress.
yes, of course. Well, that says I am here going to conclude my session today. For the folks, those who joined in today's call, I heartily, thank them all for jumping onto the stage and participating in conversation. Largely, my conversation is geared almost always towards having a conversation on sharing your experiences of culture shocks, in particular, and in general, English language, American English, or any other variety of English. And then comes to curiosity questions that you may have about anything and everything around about yourself or the world. These are real conversations with real intent to help enrich our living experiences. If you have any curiosity questions and you would like to also jump onto a call with me on 101, you are more than welcome to send me your message through text or through the application messaging systems, and we'd be able to find some convenient time for us to engage on 101 calls. The weekdays conversations are very short, 20 to 30 minutes, and I try to come almost every day 6:30, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes there is a big gap. I'm not so regular about it. But you're more than welcome to check with the 6:30 a.m. session or 6:30 p.m. session on weekdays, and the intent there is to spark some interest in you to have a conversation for the weekend session, long conversation when I hang out for 60 to 90 minutes. You can ask any question, and please feel free to check my YouTube channel, Culture Shocks USA, where all of these conversations are being loaded, uploaded, and any upcoming new episodes for the current podcast you can check with, or you can look forward to have newer podcast series. I plan to post more frequently as I could find more time. But if I'm not posting, I think the current content should enable you to entertain you as much as possible. Thank you all for joining into the call. You all have a wonderful day, beautiful evening, wherever you be. Enjoy your times. Thanks.